As I was flying to Ho Chi Minh from a 6 hour layover from Hong Kong, I realized that I was entirely on my own traveling. No parents, no friends, just by myself for the first time. I was both excited and scared. Was I going to make any friends? Are there going to be any students that were just like me? I was arriving to Sayong at around midnight. My pickup man met me outside the airport and we took a cab back to the accommodation. We slowly stopped near a dark alleyway later known as a street called Anon. I was staying in a college called Bac Viet. I couldn't sleep that night mainly because of the nervousness and the excitement for what was to come. The first week was orientation week, where we had the opportunity to get in the hang of things. I was able to meet many friends from many different countries. We were all able to learn about the culture and language as well as visit some famous landmarks around Ho Chi Minh. Everything was so different, especially the money. Sometimes I would carry millions of Vietnamese dong on me, so I felt very rich, but in all reality, 1 million dong is equivalent to around only 45 US dollars. So that was hard getting used to. As orientation week came to a close, my first official volunteering day came at the hospital. I woke up at around 6 a.m., ate breakfast, and followed everybody to the bus stop. I didn't know what to expect and didn't know what all I was going to be able to do. In the US, I've only been able to shadow, so I was worried. Would I even be able to help instead of just observe? Was there going to be enough for me to do? Would I make an impact on the community in the hospital? During my time there, I was able to observe orthopedic surgeries, assist nurses in mixing meds, cover wounds with iodine, take blood pressure, and take out acupuncture needles from people. I was happy to see that there were so many tasks that we were able to do. The acupuncture really interested me, as the South Asian medicine culture was limited back home. The doctor was really nice and spoke good English. He told me that acupuncture was beneficial for pain and for people who've had strokes in the past. It was really interesting, so I just had to try it. It felt weird because of the shock that it sent through my muscles, but it was relatively relaxing. For mixing medicine, we were paired with a nurse, and I saw that I clearly made an impact on the efficiency of the nurses getting meds to the patients. Every patient's chart was clipped on the side of his or her bed, and there are around 20 to 30 patients in each pod. And some pods didn't even have air conditioning. Everything was so outdated compared to the healthcare system in the US. In addition to volunteering, I was able to travel to different parts of Vietnam and Malaysia. We went to Monet and Vung Tau, where the beach was an awesome getaway from the steady traffic of the city. It was mind-blowing to see how many motorbikes and traffic there were in Ho Chi Minh. When crossing the street, there were no crosswalks, so we just had to jaywalk and hold our hand up in the middle of the street, hoping someone didn't hit us. This was scary at first, but I eventually got the courage throughout my time there. The hospital that we worked at had many motorbike accident victims, and it was sad to see how many people there were that were packed in the small hospital pod. Because of my curiousness, I was able to ride motorbikes around town. This was very exciting and fun because there is so much traffic to see around you. Green Line really made their program welcoming and assisted us whenever we needed help. I would always cherish the friendships that I've developed throughout my 4 weeks in Vietnam, and I will always remember the fun memories that we've encountered. I am very thankful for Austin College for providing me this GO fellowship and want to continue to volunteer at other places abroad in the future.